101.3 WMCI, there's Granger Smith. 10 minutes after 11 here at the More Music Midday, and we are joined in the studio right now by Bucky Covington. Hello, Bucky.
Hello, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm absolutely wonderful, man. We're traveling the roads, going all over the America, and telling everybody about the new song.
All right, and that song is?
I probably won't.
Okay.
It's like, is he going to show up? Probably won't.
Well, we're going to play that here in just a little bit. But you're also going to play some things in studio. You brought Duckies with us. You got Bucky and Ducky.
Yes. I got a longtime friend of mine from back home, man. Actually, that's how we met. Was having unique names, you know, kind of run us on the same path. Yeah, he's been with me for a long time. You know, I got up to Nashville, and one of the first things I realized in Nashville was, I don't know anybody here.
Yeah.
So, you know, you started putting a band together and everything else, and where better to start than back home, you know?
That's right, and it helps to have people you can trust and you can climb the ladder with.
No, I don't trust them, but it is nice to play with them. I love playing music with them.
Well, you guys, of course, are very much familiar with each other. That helps, right? The chemistry between
Absolutely,
you.
Yeah. We've been singing together for a long time, you know, been playing together for a long time, you know. He plays bass, guitar, mandolin, and then all kinds of, kind of a utility guy, kind of man of many hats, master of none. I'm kidding.
Can you communicate without actually talking to each other, like through eye contact and just
Oh yeah. We've one thing I don't like on stage is like inside jokes. Yeah, a lot of times if we need the music to do something, we use more hand signals and things like that. So yeah, you can move things along, and we take a lot of pride in our shows. Yeah, if you've never seen one of our shows, you definitely need to come out and check one out.
All right, Bucky Covington is in the studio with us. You have a young child, right?
I do. I have a little girl named Kennedy Covington. That's how she says it. She's 3.5. Yeah, she hasn't quite figured out Covington just yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's absolutely amazing, man. Just went to her first ballet not long ago, and I got to be honest with you, she killed it. I was waiting on just 3.5-year-olds at a dance. I figured would just be a mess. You know, they listened. They did really well. So I was actually very happy about that.
And you're starting to get back out onto the music scene a little bit more prominently, and you took a little time off because
I did. You know, I was actually touring pretty heavy, you know, and we were actually on a tour in between Japan and Korea. And we're right in the middle of the tour, and my daughter was a year old. And during that time, she took her first steps. And something about that, being so far away, I think it was probably more of just being out of the U.S., being so far away. I mean, to the point where it's hard to even get videos of it or anything, you know.
Yeah.
It just I felt like I was missing everything. So I took a little time from recording and putting new music out. I was doing the dates that were coming in, the kind of thing and stuff like that, you know. But she's now 3.5 years old, man, and now she's kind of at the age I can bring her out. Like I just did a show last weekend, 3 hours outside of Nashville, you know. So loaded my daughter up, took her with us, you know, and she was dancing on the stage. So now it's pretty awesome to get back out there and take her with us when we can.
And she'll have the appreciation of music from a very young age.
Absolutely, yeah. She's quite the singer already. Not that good at it, but she's quite the singer.
All right, you guys want to play something for us here in the studio?
Man, we will. This is a song, you know, I came off of American Idol, and one thing I wanted to do was put out a country music song, and well, this is what we came up with.
Okay, Bucky Covington in studio with Ducky here on WMCI.
We were born to mothers who were strong and strong. Our cribs were covered in red tape. No child is no seatbelts in all. No lights with no helmets and still getting lost. Still getting lost. Sing boys and different lines. When we were boys and girls, I just lived on time. Sing boys and different worlds. Sing boys and different lines. When we were boys and girls, I just a different time. Sing boys and different worlds. Sing boys and different worlds.
All right, 101.3 WMCI. Bucky Covington in studio with us here today on the More Music Midday with Ducky.
Absolutely.
You mentioned all the different instruments that Ducky
Yeah.
plays. When I pack for a trip, I'm concerned that I didn't bring an extra pair of socks.
Yeah. Now we run into that very often. As you can see right now, we have one strap and two guitars. That's
Okay.
because we didn't know we had any straps.
Well,
But
that's,
then Ducky had a spare.
that was the question. How do you know when you know you've got everything you need to take, depending on what you're doing that day?
When we're on the road, we also spend a lot of time at music stores because we generally forget. Like I've got boxes of AA batteries at the house, and that's because every time I buy a big pack of batteries, I leave them at the house and I have to buy another pack because I forget them.
Yeah.
So we have cables, tuners, and straps everywhere. Like I'll be honest with you, we have a show to do tonight. We got to drive about another 2 hours, and we have a show to do tonight. And neither one of us brought instrument cables to plug the guitars up with. So we will be stopping by a music store. If anybody can recommend a good music store between here and where we're off to next, anywhere near here,
Well, there's
give
one
us
right
a
up the
call
block over there,
and we'd love to hear about it.
Okay, all right. What we're going to do now is play your new single, which you're excited about. It's moving on up, right?
It is doing well, man. I thank you very much, and thank you for playing it. It is just went to top 40, I think, last week. Only been out, I think, about 11, 12 weeks, something like that, you know. So very proud about this one, man. You know, I put this one out up under my own label called Barefootin' Records. So it's been very expensive, a lot of work, and probably the most gratifying song I put out to date.
All right, it's called I Probably Won't. It's from Bucky Covington. It's on 101.3 WMCI.